We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Kill!
A first down throw for Prescott. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's in! Christian Watson. Touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Jets 7, Buccaneers nothing. Cade York to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
180. Run. What's that?
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
What's that?
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is 3rd and 6.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be... able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The man in motion is Watson.
What do you think?
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Here's Dak to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. First down. Prescott forced out wide. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. York good on the extra point. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Good. Point it right. Alert. Pistol. Option. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Whoa! Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. On the play fake. Dak on the run to the right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Makes the score Jets.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Good. Alert, alert. 20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
What's that?
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are able to extend their first quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Kings! Set. Regular. 180. Pistol. Up.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
Alert! Watch out!
On 1st down is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Real. Good. Point it right. Alert. Start.
Throwing is Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and
It's going to be
1.
3rd. They need 1. Baker going to give it to Irving. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Irving. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Good. Hey, alert 30. 180. What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Alert, alert! 180!
Now Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Prescott. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Regular. 180! Pistol. Real. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Good. 180. Good.
And he'll get to the 48. That's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that 1st down.
180! Up. Run. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This throw taken in by Hurst. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What's that?
A give. This is Irvin. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
It's been a rough
line.
first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
To throw
13-yard
is Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Point it right. Pistol.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Point it right. Set. 180. Rail. Kings. Done.
Baker to throw. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Done.
He'll try to run. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's good. 4 up.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It's a loss of 5.
Hey, alert 33.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
What's
At
up?
the 7.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, kill. Yeah. We're going to 50.
Prescott on 1st down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Whoa! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. Hey, kid, 26.
1st down, Prescott. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, 47. We're going to 54. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's got another one. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Jets. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first half touchdowns.
Makes the score Jets 35.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean,
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson, touchdown, Jets. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Run. 180! Kings! What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, alert! What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Run. Kings! What's that?
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Penei Wanwu out of return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
We go 46. Yeah! Here we go. 47. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Now 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Point it right. Good. Regular, Rick. On 8. Up. Stop.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And And it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
2nd and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Set. 180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Throwing right sideline and complete. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
King! What's up?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Buccaneers 31.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Kill! Hey, 47! We'll go 47, 26.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cade York to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Point it right. Regular. Opposite. What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What's up?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A 1st down throw for Prescott. For the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Jets. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Irving. He'll now short this forward to the 37. Will McDonald, their tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Up, up. Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. Regular, regular, regular. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Good. 20. Real, real, real. Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Run, run, run. Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
Baker to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irvin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And the Buccaneers are going to have it First and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
A 7-yard gain. That's another.
Throwing is Mayfield. This one off the floor.
Mayfield's pass complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That is hot, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. All right.
Prescott on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
it's a gain of
They get 21 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. A pass pulled in by Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Second and 2.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down and 3. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll take a shot for Watson. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again.
Touchdown.
Christian Watson. Touchdown, Jets. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. Now it's yours for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
Buccaneers 39.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Run. Set. Regular. 180. Hey, alert 33. Got.
On first down is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. Bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Nice work after the catch. It stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down is Irving. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's another Buccaneers first.
So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
I got it.
Now Mayfield will set up the screen to Gainwell. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Irving. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
To throw is Mayfield. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down, Jets.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Christian Watson, touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
Jets 63, Buccaneers 39.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Regular. Good. Up. Kings. Alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. Now right catch made. That's Ibuka. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Run. Good. 180. Hey, alert. Real. What's that?
On second down, Baker. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Regular.
Throwing is Baker. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Buccaneers 45. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yeah! All right,
Hill brought in motion. We're going to get this outside. This could... Oh, awful play call there. This one is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Good. 1-8. Up, up. Kings, Kings, Kings. Done.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Alert, alert.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up
Hey,
second
alert, alert,
and
alert, alert.
at the Jets 7-yard line.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Real. Good. What's that?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Point it
line.
right, point it right. What's that?
Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Good. 180. Up. What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. But they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Kings. Hey, alert. Done.
Baker to throw. He'll swing this outside to Irving. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of
So
1
2
yard
minutes
on
left to play
It's
in the
now
second
3rd
half.
and goal.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 3rd and goal.
Good. 180. Point it right. What's that?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, It's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Here's Gainwell. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5. Dak gonna run with it himself. And he's going backwards here. They're gonna take him down, back at the 5. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Set. 180. Run. What's up?
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Point it right. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Regular. 180. Hurry. Run. Up, Nelson.
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Outside, he's got Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
At the 17-yard
Here's
line.
1st down.
180. Hey, alert.
To throw is Mayfield. Looking for Ibuka, and he's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back to a one-possession game.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.